We all have our favorite camping spots, either a campground or a wilderness site in the forest or desert. Many of us only get away to our favorite campsite once, or if we're fortunate, twice a year. Many great memories are the result of our camping vacation trips. But over time, we also want to discover and camp at new sites. How do we discover these new locations? I researched the internet months in advance to locate possible new sites for camping. Scouting a new site before camping at it is important. Recently, I was researching for winter campsites in the desert that were close to where I live in south central Arizona. I found an interesting campground located at Skyline Regional Park in Buckeye, Arizona, and it's only about 25 miles away from where I live. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it for you. Give it a like at the end of the video, and also subscribe to my channel for more great content. So, as I say on my other videos on Sam's Camping Videos, let's get to it! This is Sam's Camping Videos, and we're gonna go on another scouting mission to a possible wintertime camping location in Arizona. Just left my house, and we're traveling on the 303, getting ready to go on I-10 West. Transitioning now on to I-10 West. This is one of my scouting trips to locate additional wintertime camping in south central Arizona. And I'll get back to you when we approach our exit. We're now on our way to Skyline Regional Park in Buckeye, Arizona. It's about a 6-mile trip from the transition onto the I-10 West. And I've reached the exit for Watson Road. Watson Road actually ends in the middle of Skyline Regional Park. Time to turn right, and we'll soon be there. And it'll be a 2-mile journey to the front gate of the Skyline Regional Park, which has a small little 8-site campground in it. But what it's best known for is its multitude of well-maintained hiking trails and also scenic views from those trails. I won't be scouting them today, but I'll try to find a spot where I can get a great panoramic view of the landscape. We're at the foot of the White Tank Mountains, which are near where I live, and it's also a location where I go backpacking into during the wintertime from time to time, even though I haven't done that in a few years. Should be approaching the front gate of Skyline Regional Park in a moment. Appears to be right at the front, so I'm just going to pull off and do a little discussion with you for a minute. Well, this is the front gate of Skyline Regional Park in Buckeye, Arizona. These are the southern foothills of the White Tank Mountains, which go out beyond there. So next up is a little drive into this park, and we're going to navigate back into where the campground is, and then we'll scout those out. So let's go ahead and do that now. So now I'm going to proceed on the Scout into Skyline Regional Park in Buckeye, Arizona. Cactuses, the saguaro cactus, very prominent in the Sonoran Desert in Arizona. I don't know if we saw it on the drive in here. There are some picnic areas around here. Okay, so it looks like we're going to go into the campground now. And what I see right now on a Friday is it's empty. So that's a good thing, because I would be arriving here like in midweek. And they're very new paved spots, you know, for trailer camping and for RV camping. There is no shade though, and the sites are fairly close to each other. They have what, I don't know, like prefabricated cement picnic tables with the metal campfire pit combination grills, and they have standalone grills as well, like you would see at any park. It's a very small campground, and there's various links for like parking like large RVs, those bus type RVs, Class A's, and there are smaller ones for what I would be doing. I think I counted 7 or 8 of these sites, and that's it. So I'm gonna like get out at one of them and just take a little walk around them just to show you just what they look like, for those of you who may be interested in coming here yourself. So I'm gonna back up into the last site. Which is big enough for like a Class A RV actually. And for, you know, for a tow vehicle combination travel trailer rig. Okay, I'm on the last site for this small campground at Skyline Regional Park in Buckeye, Arizona. And I'm parked in the site right here, which would, I could fit my truck in my travel trailer, which you've seen on previous videos, on Sam's camping videos. And what you got here is really, you got like the standard kind of desert landscaping for a campsite that you would have in south central Arizona. And here's the prefabricated picnic table, and it's quite hot. It's about 81 or 82 degrees right now, and it's hot to the touch. So you would probably have to have a canopy over that. And here's one of the grills. It's your standard kind of a barbecue grill for like a city park or a state park. And then you've got some space here for any other items that you would deploy while you're camping. And here's it's a very simple fire pit, prefabricated metal ring, and that's it. It appears there's nothing else with this one. This is not to say that the other ones are like this, but this one is definitely, it's quite primitive, and you have enough space, you know, for chairs and loungers at night to be around it. And this site, I wouldn't camp here. It would be one of the others, because we're like right next to a trailhead here. It has a bridge, and you can see there's still plenty of room here for an average size travel trailer. I would say between 13 to like 22 foot long, or for one single Class A. You may be able to squeeze in like a toad back in here too. So I'm going to go up on the bridge here now and give that a look. Here's a view from above at Skyline Regional Park in Buckeye, Arizona. You can see the road that we drove into and the campground below. Now we can see some of the hiking trails at Skyline. This is classic Sonoran desert beauty. Stark, but beautiful. I've concluded my scout of Skyline Regional Park and its campground in Buckeye, Arizona. As a resident of a desert metropolitan area of south central Arizona, this park is a classic desert park. You will not find grass or rose bushes here. You will find the majestic saguaro cactus in abundance all along with other desert fauna and creatures. I did not scout the large variety of hiking trails here at Skyline Regional Park. That review I will leave in the capable hands of others on YouTube. The following are my conclusions regarding the campground in the Skyline Regional Park. Number 1, the campground is small with just 7 sites. None of the sites appear to be large enough for group camping, so you will need to camp in the adjacent sites if you are arriving as a group. Number 2, each site has a paid pad that can accommodate a small to mid-sized tow vehicle and travel trailer rig. They can also accommodate Class C and Class A RVs as well. 3, each site supplies a prefabricated cement picnic table. Today they were hot to the touch, so please keep that in mind for warm sunny days here. 4, each site also has a prefab circular metal ring as a campfire pit and a separate metal barbecue grill of the kind you would find at any neighborhood, city, or state park. 5, there is sufficient space for deploying any of your camping accessories and furniture, but not much more than that. 6, there is no shade provided anywhere in this campground. 7, no privacy in this campground. There is no space between these sites. And finally, 8, no hookups of any kind at this campground. You would have to dry camp here. The big question is, would I camp here? Unfortunately, I would not. The number one objection I have is that the campsites are way too close to each other. I do understand that I would be at a semi-developed campground, but I'm used to much more open space around me than what this campground would provide. If I was a member of a group camping here, then I may consider it. But for now, no, I would not be entertaining this park as an option for winter camping. This concludes my scout of the Skyline Regional Park in Buckeye, Arizona. So until next time, be safe, have fun. Goodbye.